Konnichiwa, bitches.
Alright, welcome back, guys. This is going to be episode 3 of my Black Desert Let's Play series. I am currently level 14 and 11.30%. So at this point, guys, I'm still pretty new to the game. I'm still trying to get a feel for where everything is, what to do, what I'm supposed to do, that sort of thing. You'll notice I still haven't adjusted my UI at this point. Everything is still a little bit smaller, so I apologize if it's difficult to read. You guys who tune in will have to let me know if you prefer the longer formats of the videos or if you prefer something a little bit more split up. Today's video is going to be in the range of 32 to 35 minutes, give or take. I was thinking about splitting them up into smaller, like 16-minute videos, but I don't know how that would be received. So, leave a comment. Really hoping that the questing in this game starts to pick up soon. It's very reminiscent of, I guess of Arc-Age or of some of your more traditional sort of Korean MMOs, and that they have you run all over the place. I mean, I guess all MMOs to a certain extent do that, but it just seems like this game is legitimately a running simulator in the early parts. Like, I see people running around on horses. I'm sure there's a quest to get a horse eventually. I did ask a couple of my friends who play about that, and they said, you should really just focus on doing the story quest, and you can always go back and get the horse later. I'm not sure, if their method is the best method or not, but no idea which quest line makes sense one way or another, so I'm just picking one. It looks like it wants me to beat up these guys that are right around me. I still don't fully understand how or why the mobs don't instantly aggro to you. In other games I've played, you run past a mob and it immediately goes to attack you. In this game, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. There seems to be like a warm-up period where they first notice you and then they attack you. I guess that makes it nice if you're trying to just skip mobs, assuming they're not faster than you. But it is different. Here I am just trying to group up all these mobs. make it a little bit easier to AoE them down. I don't really know what their radius is, or their range is rather, so I don't know how far I can really pull them. And it seems like I tried to pull some of those a little bit too far. Either that or they're just really, really slow. Level 15. These early levels just seem to absolutely fly by, and most of the experience seems to be from just killing things. I don't know if I should or shouldn't pick that stuff up. I have absolutely no idea at this point. I don't even know what the economy is driven by in this game. You know, some games it's actually the in-game currency. In other games, you know, there's specific items that people want, and you trade those items. I'm not really sure. I still have no idea what to do with my skills. I mentioned this, I believe, in an earlier video. So I think at this point, I'm just sort of skipping applying any points. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't seem to have any issues at this point really killing anything, so I'm not too concerned with it. Oh, level 16. Fairly certain I'm not as efficient with these quests as I could be. I'm sure for those veteran players out there that have been through this numerous times, that they probably have a pretty good method to going through here, and they probably rip through this in seconds flat, where it's taking me some time. I suspect what you see from me is a little bit more indicative of somebody who's new to the game versus somebody who has experience with the game. Something I don't totally understand. Sometimes it seems like you get experience from handing in quests, and other times it seems like you get nothing from handing in quests. It's very odd. On most games, you get something when you hand in a quest, but so far in this, it seems sort of sporadic. Having said that, I'm sure that it makes doing the quest line one of the more inefficient ways to level. I have a feeling that if all you wanted to do was get to max level as fast as possible, there's probably a series of just areas to go kill in that make the most sense. Unsure how that would work for a brand new player. Usually when you power level, you have a main already or somebody to kind of funnel you some money or some gear or something. So I don't know how quickly that would go, but it's just an observation, I suppose. These little boss summoning cutscenes are fairly cool. You can tell they put a lot of time into doing them. I accidentally hit V there. I don't know what I was doing. He changed forms. It's weird. It's cool, but weird. I got, as far as I can tell, anyways, I got no experience from killing him. I did get a chunk there from turning the quest in. Looks like about 18%. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to pick wildflowers here, and I just wanted to kill those mobs. So these mobs seem pretty easy to kill, and I'm getting a pretty good chunk of experience off of it for my level. I can almost just keep killing them and get to level 17, I think. Yeah, and there it is, level 17. So I do enjoy the combat system in this game. I'm not sure what it is really reminiscent of or what it reminds me of most. I think it's similar to Blade and Soul in some ways, but then in other ways, it feels pretty uniquely like its own thing. But then when you factor in sort of the art style of the game and kind of how you can group mobs up and attack them, the way that looks, it actually kind of reminds me in some ways of old school Dynasty Warriors, which I mean I know it's a lot different than Dynasty Warriors, but it's just a little bit reminiscent of that. I don't know if it's the character that I'm playing, um, correlation with the art style of the game, or if it's just you know sort of the feel of the game, or maybe just the location that I'm in right now. That's sort of what it reminds me of. The effect on the water was kind of cool there. Doesn't seem like we're going down there though, so. It's sort of weird to me to be fighting these soldiers. In a lot of games you see guys fully decked out in armor like this. They're just kind of a guard, and if you can attack them, they wipe the floor with you at this low level. So it's different. I was a little unsure if I should attack them there, but all worked out. The pathing when you do auto run is sort of weird too. Like it does a good job. It just seems like it takes you kind of far out of the way. I'm getting hit by something here. Well, that cutscene was a little bit annoying. Lit it up like that. I didn't really realize it was a cutscene and I couldn't attack. So the burn animation on the tents is both cool and also a little bit chintzy, I think. I don't know. It just seems like when you look at other aspects of the game, there'd be maybe a little bit more of a realistic vibe to it. When you burn these tents, they burn instantly, and then the supports just vanish along with them. Apparently, that guy didn't notice me killing that guy right behind him, so I was able to pick his pocket. Kind of just want to farm a few of these guys here and get up in the level 18, I think. There's a kind of a good group over here of them. The combos are pretty cool in this game when you land them. And the combos are pretty cool in Blade and Soul 2 when you would land those. Especially in a PvP standpoint where you get somebody knocked up in the air and kind of keep them sort of stuck up there. But still, these are pretty neat too. Very cool. Level 18. So yeah, guys, we're kind of winding down this video here. I'm just gonna keep killing some of these mobs. If you like the content so far, please go ahead, leave a comment, like, subscribe, do something so that I know you want to see more of these videos. It'd be really appreciated. Any sort of feedback, constructive or otherwise, is also welcome. A thick skin, I don't mind. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.